Part B says, John, the oldest child, paid his siblings to do his chores. If John pays his allowance equally to his brother and two sisters, how much money will each child, or will each of his siblings have received in all? So this is a tricky question. I know that each child from Part A received $31.50, and that was 4 children. So now John is going to take his $31.50 and equally share it with his brothers and sisters. And then it wants to know how much money will each of his siblings receive in all. So this is this is going to be a two-step problem, so let's look at it. So the first thing I know is that John paid his siblings to do his chores. If John pays his allowance equally to his brother and 2 sisters, how much money will each of his siblings receive in all? So I'm going to go ahead and set up my tape diagram for John's money because that is what I know. So John's money, and I know that John from Part A has $31.50. Now he's going to equally share it amongst his brothers and sisters. So what's important is he's going to pay his allowance equally to his brother and 2 sisters. So how many people is that? That's 3. So how can I represent 3 people in my tape diagram? Well, that's by using 3 boxes. So what is my variable in this question? What do I want to know? I want to know what each box is. Since they're equal, if I can figure out what one box is, I can figure out the other 2 as well because they'll be the same amount. So what expression do I need to write to solve this problem? That would be $31.50 divided by 3. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my standard algorithm for this one. I'm going to start by dividing 3 into 3. That will go 1 time. 3 times 1 is 3. I'm going to subtract and I get a 0. Now I'm going to drop my 1. Can I divide 1 into 3 groups evenly? No, that will go 0 times. So I'm going to put a 0 here, and I notice my decimal point right here. I'm going to go ahead and bring that up. So 0 times 3 is 0. And I'm going to do my subtraction. Now I need to drop my 5. How many times will 15 be divided by 3? That's 5 times. 5 times 3 is 15. Now I'm going to drop my last 0. Can I divide 0, 0 by 3 evenly? No. So that's another 0. So my total is $10.50. So I know that each one of these blocks represents $10.50. But that's not the question. The question wants to know how much money will each child receive in all. So they've already got $31.50. Now they're going to add that $10.50 to that. So let's go ahead and add those 2 together to get their total. So adding from smallest place value to largest. So each child would receive $42. So my answer is $42.